basic out of stun loop focuses on making sure that everyone has a stack of actual voice active when they're doing their highest damaging abilities. For Seed's case, that means proccing a quick assist via Cissia's EX basic 4 combo, which both gives her steal charge and a quick assist, allowing her to more quickly EBA and then swap off to Nicole. When we swap off to Nicole, we use an EX which reprocs a Death Shred and also gives Cissia a quick assist so she can EBA, which is her highest damage ability. In stun, we start with Seed's EBA, then we reproc the Death Shred, use Cissia's EX to get a quick assist into Seed, and then we swap back into Nicole, who reprocs the stun with her EX. In this stun rotation, we only use one Cissia chain, whereas normally we like to use two. The reason for this is Nicole's uptime is impossible to manage. After this, we cycle through all the ults. The reason we do this is because the only way to get full uptime on Seed's ultimate is via starting via Nicole's ult and swapping basically directly into it. And we really need the Death Shred on Seed's ult because it's the highest damaging ability in her entire kit. It's worth noting that you need to actually use Cissia's EX at some point throughout the rotation, otherwise Seed is not going to have enough steal charge to do her EBA after her ult, so that's something to remember. But ultimately, once Seed's EBA has gone off, you can basically do whatever. You've got out most of your highest damage abilities, so you can almost return basically to the out of stun loop and go back to just doing that. Yeah, so you can do the EX into basic 4 combo, which will give you more venom stacks, or you can burn all that energy really quickly because you might want more steal charge on Seed before the first stall phase of Defiler. There's really a lot of options. So now I kind of want to just give a kind of broader meta commentary about how I feel about Seed and Cissia in general, because I feel like there's a real disconnect between what the Seed players feel and what the general player base feels, which is like fine because most people don't play Seed, especially in the West, so I understand it, but I think the general player of Zenless Zero thinks that Seed Cissia is like a really mid team, and to be honest, it outperforms Yishen in most content. I think the only content that Yishen still has a fair advantage over her in is Miasma Priest, just slightly, and it's kind of buff dependent, and also, you know, the more Rupture bosses. I mean, even with this team, it's still the stage buff really favors Rupture units, so that's like one advantage. But yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the top teams in the game, but my main concern, I guess, with this team, if I had one, would be the fact that there's like not really any real vertical for it. So what I'm running here is Cissia M1, R1, and then Seed M0, R1, alongside just Kaboom the Cannon Nicole, I think, in this one. But you obviously can run Game Ball, but you know, 22% crit rate on Cissia is kind of a joke, so I don't know if that's kind of possible. But that, like, so once you've got M1 on Cissia, you're so close to overcapping, or you might be already overcapping. I can't remember the numbers and it's kind of late, so I'm not going to check. But you have, at base, you have 28% on her Wenjin, you have 40% from Nicole, you have 35% in her core passive. So yeah, you overcap by about 3% at all times. And 100% def shred is already normally overcapping if you have like any flat pen subs. Like they're immediately devalued, which is a slight problem. But I think in general, being able to get like 60k fumbling through this UCC with no proper routing, and it's the 194 million UCC, which I think everyone has been really struggling with. I mean, obviously Seed has a shield buff, but like it's a pretty shit one, but she does have one. But yeah, I think getting 60k with, you know, not a 5-cost team that isn't being played perfectly, I'm pretty sure this can kill on live. I'm gonna try it, but we will see. I think people might need to reassess their position of Cissia, because I think she's a lot better than everyone realizes, and I think it's kind of like trendy to hate Seed, which is like I mean it's whatever. I think people are allowed to hold their opinions on what is ultimately like a PNG on a screen, right? But I think people should maybe analyze the meta with a bit more, you know, numbers and stuff. I'll link my TC sheet below. Thank you for watching, and after this I've got a kill run of Defiler with the same team cost.